Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for everyone who watch this. My name is Mahesa Dzikra Kanigara. I'm from Bina Sarana Informatika University. My major is English Literature. So this is my applied linguistic midterm project, and I will explain about applied linguistics and language learning. Without further ado, let's begin. There is 10 outline here. The first is what is applied linguistics. Second, key areas of applied linguistics. Third is why is applied linguistics important for a second language acquisition. Five major theories of second language acquisition. Six, factors affecting language learning. Seven, applied linguistics in language teaching. Eight, applied linguistics in language assessment. 9, applied linguistics in language use, and the last is the future of applied linguistics. So the next slide will be what is applied linguistics. Applied linguistics is a branch of linguistics that focuses on solving real-world problems related to language. It uses linguistics theories and methods to address issues such as language learning, language teaching, translation, literacy, and language policy. Instead of staying in the world of pure theory, applied linguistics connect academic knowledge of how language works with practical applications in everyday communication. The key areas of applied linguistics, there is five key. The first, second language acquisition or SLA, second language teaching methods, three language assessment, four translation and interpretation, and the last is language and technology. The first, SLA or second language acquisition. Researchers study how people learn languages beyond their native one. The second language teaching methods focus on creating effective ways to teach language. The third is language assessment. Nature fair testing of language skills. The four, translation and interpretation, where meanings are transferred across language. And the five, language and technology, studies tools like translation apps and online learning platforms. There is four reasons why is applied linguistics important. First, bridge theory, and practice. Applied linguistics help bridge the gap between complex theories about language and real-life language use. Second, improves teaching and learning. It provides insight that improve teaching methods and learning materials, helping students learn languages more efficiently. Third, solve communication problems. It plays a role in solving communication problems in multilingual society. And four, informs language policies, assists in forming policies about language use in education, business, and government. Second, language acquisition or SLA. Definition. The second language acquisition or SLA is one of the most significant fields within applied linguistics. It focuses on how people learn a language after they have already acquired their first language. The input the language learner are exposed to. The output, the speaking or writing produced by learners. Interlanguage, a unique system that learners develop. Fossilization, where certain mistakes become permanent. Application, understanding SLA helps in designing better language teaching techniques. Major theories of second language acquisition. Behaviorism, initialism, and interactionism. First, behaviorism. Proposed by Skinner, believed language learning happens through imitation and reinforcement. Innativism, led by Chomsky, argues that humans are biologically programmed with a universal grammar to acquire language naturally, and the less interactionism, inspired by Vygotsky, emphasized the importance of social interaction in learning a new language. Each theory offers valuable insight that shape language learning practices. There's five factors affecting language learning. First, motivation. Students who are passionate about learning tend to succeed faster. Second, exposure. Living in a country where the language is spoken helps enormously. Third, personality. Being outgoing can encourage practice. Four, learning environment. Support from teachers and peers greatly affects success. Five, age. Younger learners often pick up pronunciation and grammar more easily. Applied linguistics and language teaching. Curriculum design. Applied linguistics helps in designing effective language curriculum. Materials development. It contributes to creating textbooks that align with how students can actually learn. Teaching strategies. Teachers use findings from applied linguistics to choose strategies that suit their students' needs, such as communicative methods or test-based learning. Cultural adaptation. It helps teachers adjust their approaches based on student different cultural and linguistic backgrounds. Applied linguistics and language assessment. First, fair assessment. Good assessments are fair, valid, and reliable. Second, authentic measurement. Applied linguistics help create tests that truly measure a learner's ability to use the language in real communication. Third, diverse backgrounds. They take into account the diverse backgrounds of learners to avoid bias. Fourth, equal opportunity. Ensure that everyone is given a fair chance to demonstrate their skills. There are four technologies in language learning. First, language learning apps. Second, virtual classroom. Third, online dictionary. And the last, AI-based feedback system. Sorry. First, language learning apps. Mobile application designed specifically for language acquisition. Second, virtual classroom, online spaces where language instruction takes place. The third, online dictionaries, digital resources for vocabulary and definitions. And the last, AI-based feedback system, artificial intelligence that provides personalized language learning guidance. Applied linguists study how these technologies can be used to enhance learning, making it more accessible, and personalized. However, they also pay attention to the risks, such as over-reliance and on translation apps that might prevent real language acquisition. The challenge in applied linguistics, there is three challenges. First, theory versus application balance. Second, cultural differences. And the last, technological advancements. First, theory versus application balance. One major issue is finding the right balance between linguistic theory and real-world application. Second, cultural differences. Another challenge is addressing cultural differences as language learning and use are deeply connected to culture. The third, technological advancements. Applied linguistics must keep up with rapid technological advancements that are constantly changing how people communicate and learn language. So the they are my so that's my explanation about applied linguistics. Thank you for watching and listening. See ya.